Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to bring a new video for you guys today. I'm going to be giving you a tour of my Animal Crossing New Horizons island. My island is named Port Astra and I'm just so happy with how it turned out, and I wanted to just share with you guys who has moved in, what my town fruit is, and all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see here, my airport is blue, and let me actually just show you a map so I can show you what the town looks like. So this was a map I ended up picking. I like that the rivers kind of sectioned off the map into a couple different sectors because I felt like it was going to give me a lot of possibilities in terms of making little neighborhoods and stuff like that. But I did situate our first couple villagers' homes by the town square, or the plaza. So you can see here I got Sheldon, which is a little squirrel. He's very sporty. And then I also got Plucky, which is an adorable chicken. She has cute little eyelashes. And I also situated my house right next to the plaza as well. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what those look like. So you can see here my town fruit is peaches, which I'm really happy with because that was the town fruit that I wanted. And actually I just spotted a present, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it before it floats away. There it is. Can we get it? Oops. Gotta go over a little. Yes, got it. So let's see what it is. The presents are actually really exciting in this game because you get a lot more stuff other than balloon furniture. I think I've dropped quite a few balloons at this point, and I haven't gotten a single piece of balloon furniture, which I'm really happy about because that's a furniture line I'm not that fond of. So you can see here, my plaza is right here, and I situated the museum right behind it, and I'll show you guys what the museum looks like in a little bit. I planted some flowers around the museum. They're still growing because I just planted them yesterday, so they haven't blossomed yet, but I've been trying to water them and stuff like that so they'll grow. My house is right here, and you can see that I've also planted flowers around it. I planted these first. I found them actually from an island, one of the islands you can go and explore. I picked them and I planted them, and then I also found some seeds in Timmy's shop for these beautiful flowers. So I might rearrange them later so that they're more of like a pretty pattern. But for now, they just blossomed today, so I'm just gonna leave them there for now. So I'll show you what the inside of my house looks like. I've gotten quite a few little customizations done to it already. So if you help Timmy and Tommy build out, or collect supplies rather, for the shop that they want to build, they'll actually reward you with random carpeting and wallpaper. So this is the carpet and wallpaper that I ended up getting, and it was just lucky that the color palettes matched and everything. I'm still using a cot here because I haven't unlocked any recipes for beds, so I'm still using the trusty little cot that I got in the beginning. I made a little nightstand and put my portable radio on top, and you can also see this little candle I have up there. It's a wall candle. I think I got it from a tree, which is a pretty cool drop. I feel like it makes the room look pretty cozy. Over here on this table, I put this Dollar horse, which I got from Gulliver. So Gulliver will wash up on your shore, and instead of answering like geography questions, he'll actually ask you to help him find parts for his cell phone, which is broken, and that he wants to use to contact his pals so they can come rescue him. And he'll still give you little presents, so I got this really cute horse, and I also got a hat from him. And then right next to the horse, I put this Nintendo Switch because I have the special edition Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch. They actually gave me a matching one in-game, in the mail, which I thought was super cute. I also have the standard Nintendo Switch, but I put that in storage since I didn't want to have two of them out. And then over here I have a koi that I caught last night. I actually caught two of them, so I donated one to the museum, and then I decided to keep one as a pet. And then over here in the corner, I've built the mirror, which lets you change out your hairstyles and things like that. And then I also got this dress. So my husband actually found this dress in a balloon, which is why, again, I'm just loving the balloon packages in the mail, or in this that come up in the sky, because they have such cute items. Like, look how adorable this dress is. And I love that you can display it on a dress form. It's so cute. And then I actually really luckily found bubblegum KK in the store, so I was really excited and bought that right away. I don't have a record player to play it yet, but I can't wait till I find one because that's my favorite song in this game. And then in this corner I have sort of like a little workspace, so I made a little DIY crafting table just so I didn't have to run all the way to the plaza every time I wanted to craft something. And then I thought that it would be cute to put this lantern here so my space is like a little well lit. This was the lantern that I got at the beginning of the game. And then I think I found this pot rack either from a balloon or from a tree. I can't remember which, but I think it's super cute. I love the little like jars of spices or jam or whatever up there. I think it looks so cute. I would like to eventually make a little kitchen area here, but until I find more recipes and things, I'll just have to have it be like a little workspace for now. So that's my house, and then I'll show you who has I'll show you the villagers' houses. So you can see they live down here. I kind of put them away from me, like a little down the road. I'll have like paths and everything, but I didn't want them too close because, to be honest, even though these villagers are fine, they're not my favorites. So I wanted to save the spaces around me for when I'm able to actually move in villagers that I want. So they're down here, and this one is Sheldon's house. We can't go inside because he's out here. Or can we? I don't think we can. Oops. Yeah, we can't go inside, but his house is pretty cute. It's got like a little furniture in it already. And I love how the color scheme of the house actually matches his color scheme. Like you can see his fur is like yellow and like a darker mustard yellow, and so is his house. And his track jacket is green, and so is his roof, which is a funny little detail. I don't know if that's on purpose, but if it's a coincidence, that's pretty cool. And then over here is Plucky's house. Oops, I'm gonna put away this tool. And I think she might be, oh, she's in. Okay, great, I can show you her house. Plucky's house is pretty cute. I love the exterior, but this is how it looks. I love this brick wall. It's so bright. If I can get that unlocked sometime soon, I would love that, because I think this would make a great wall for like a kitchen room or even like a study with like a lot of bookshelves. She has this really great table here, and also this really great work table. So I'm really hoping I unlock this soon, because I would love to have not a tree stump in my house. I think this is like a lot more tidy, and I'm loving her little bookshelf as well. So yeah, unfortunately she still has a sleeping bag, but hopefully maybe I can craft a bed sometime once I get the recipe and maybe gift it to her through a letter. So I love her house though. It's super bright and airy and has a lot of nice warm tones. I wish I could show you Sheldon's house, but he's out and about right now. So, oh, money. Nice. So I have a beach that kind of wraps around. Oh, here's Gulliver. We'll tend to him later. His quest takes a little bit of time, and there's a nice little bottle here. So I'm going to pick that up and see what the DIY recipe is. Usually they seem to contain DIY recipes. I haven't really gotten anything else in a bottle, so I'm assuming that's what they will always have. It says, "To the lucky fool who finds this. While taking a stroll on the beach and soaking up that exfoliating, salty air, I struck DIY gold. You can do great things with this recipe if you follow it to a T. It's time to become a DIY legend." Oh, I think it must be a clothing recipe. Oh, wooden double bed. Nice. I thought because he said follow it to a T and spelled it like T-E-E, I thought it would have been like some clothing. Like I thought it was a pun, but a bed is way better because I am tired of sleeping on a cot. So I'm going to craft that in a little bit. And then you can see here there's a lot of fossils around here, and look at this, a money spot. I've been finding a lot of these little like money tree spots in my town. I've time traveled forward and backward a day a couple times just so I could get like the museum up and running, but I've pretty much just gone like one day forward and then one day back, one day forward, one day back, and I've been sprouting these money trees like everywhere. I don't really know if there's actually like a penalty for time traveling, but so far I haven't really seen anything negative happening, so that's kind of cool. So you can see here I have this really pretty waterfall. A part of my island has these elevated areas, but I haven't unlocked any ramps or ladders or anything like that yet, so I'm unable to access these areas just yet. It's something that I'll just have to keep playing to eventually unlock. And then I also have this little beach here, which is so pretty. I'm really pleased with the overall layout of my map. Like I said, I didn't do any resetting. I just kind of went with whatever I got. And overall, you know, it's pretty good. I don't have like my favorite villagers, but they're not bad villagers either. They're endearing in their own way, so I'm really happy with everything. This game is just gorgeous. Like, I love how realistic the lighting looks on the river. I love how it's just like glinting off of the little ripples. And again, here you can see another waterfall. I feel really lucky that I got quite a few waterfalls because I thought every island would have waterfalls, but some of my friends have told me that they didn't get waterfalls. And I know it's probably something you can just add in later once we unlock terraforming, but it is nice to have it from the get-go. And then here is this just little rocky outcropping where you can see some islands in the distance, which is nice. Kind of reminds you that there's more civilization out there. So on this side, there's also a beach that sort of wraps around this part of the island. I have a lot of fruit trees, and I've been not picking up all of the peaches because I've been putting them in storage. I'm not sure if I should sell them. I don't think they sell for very much. I've been eating some of them so I can break rocks and everything, but I'm trying not to break all of my rocks because I don't know if I'm supposed to. So I'll give you a little tour of the museum and show you what's inside. I absolutely love the museum. It is, for me, probably one of the best parts of this game, of this iteration of Animal Crossing. It's so beautiful. Like, look at this gorgeous staircase. You can like actually see like rays of sunlight and like dust motes like sparkling in the sunlight as you walk up the stairs. There's just so many beautiful details. Like, you can see the sun glinting off of the metal finishings of these lamps, and look at how pretty these chairs are, very elegant. They even included these potted flowers, like these vases here in these alcoves, which is so nice. I also really love, let's take a look at the bug area. I also really love how they kind of mixed up the different bugs and things, like the different animals and creatures. Like, this is the bug area, so generally it's mostly bugs. You can see we have a beehive here, a bagworm, all that stuff. But as you actually walk through the exhibit, you'll see that they include some other types of creatures as well. For example, they actually store some fishes here. Like, you can see there's koi here. I did, like I said earlier, donated a koi, and what's neat is they actually include more than one of the type of animal that you've donated. So if you donated one koi, you're just gonna see koi all over the museum, which is pretty neat. I don't know if they did that in New Leaf. I feel like in New Leaf it was just like you donated one of this butterfly. Well, there's only one. I really love how beautiful a lot of the setups are. Like, look at this really cute bench and then all of the really vivid plants around it. It would be great to take pictures with your friends and stuff like that. You can see here's another bug I donated. He's kind of just freely hopping around. And I also really just love these like bridges. There's so many different types of finishings and structures and things like that. It just makes the place look super luxurious. If you walk through here, it takes you to the like an inner, almost like a lab, I guess, like a workspace. So you can see these tanks here. None of them are filled yet except for this one here in the corner. It's got, I think, a centipede, which is actually sleeping right now, which is interesting because earlier when I was playing last night, the centipede was actually outside of the log and running around, which is pretty neat that they actually have like distinct behavior. And then if you go here, you can actually see a workroom. And there's like these moths or butterflies and the cocoons. And yesterday there was actually a moth on this screen here. I don't know what it was doing, getting some light or something. But it's so neat. Like, it's so cool that you can go into these like additional rooms, and the rooms all look like they have different purposes. But yeah, I think, yeah, here's another tank. It has a hermit crab in it, but he's sleeping in there, like over in the back. but earlier he was crawling around. So I just love that. I love that they have like behavior, like patterns and stuff, and they like walk around or do things at different times of the day. It just makes the place feel really alive. So actually, I'll show you this section too. I think there's a place you can go around here to another room. Yeah, so if you go down these stairs, you can see here more fish. I think that's a carp maybe back there. Look at the sunlight glinting off of the water. So beautiful. Let's go into this area. This is sort of like a little greenhouse area. There's a lot of flowers and things like that. And butterflies. Look at this. It's like a butterfly house. It's so beautiful. And I love these like shelves, wooden shelves. And look, there is a snail that I caught. And again, it's so interesting how they have them behaving differently at different times of the day. When I visited here last night, the snail was actually on the ledge here, but now he's up in the flowers. And I'm wondering if, you know, these flower beds will actually be filled up once I donate more bugs. Probably. It seems weird to leave them empty. You can see here they have cute little succulents and all kinds of flowers and palms and just so cute. So I'm gonna go out here and we'll check out what's up here. Oh, this takes you back to the workroom. Okay, I forgot. I'm still figuring out my way around this because the museum is huge. So, and it kind of all like, the rooms all lead into each other. Like, I don't think you have to go, maybe you do actually. But it feels like a lot of the rooms just connect into each other. I'm not sure if you have to go back to the central room to get to each wing, but you might actually. Okay, so let's go down to the fossil area. The fossil area is really interesting. I haven't donated that many fossils yet, so a lot of it is still empty, as you can see. But I do have a piece of amber there. What's weird is there's this spider or something, tarantula. I did not catch a tarantula. I got bitten by a tarantula multiple times. And if you click on the display, it actually points out the amber that I donated, but doesn't even reference the spider. And I've tried checking the different displays, but they all just ask me, you know, oh, please give us more donations. So I'm not really sure what that's doing there. There's also this little guy, like a weird fossilized lizard or something. And then if we go up here, there's more exhibits. And I love this like trail that they've sort of connected all of the exhibits with. Look at this weird like bird just like T-posing. Ridiculous. Can you imagine that? And then here is like a stegosaurus that's not complete. I think this might be like a T-Rex or something. Yeah, so lots of cool little fossils. And then what's really neat is they actually include additional exhibits. Like, look at this. It's showing like the Big Bang and it's actually like pulsating, it's animated, it's so cool. Okay, so I think this is the room that I thought was a little weird, but yes, can we just talk about this? Why is there villager silhouettes in this part of the museum? And they all have like lines leading up to them. And there's like display space. Are we supposed to look for skeletons of these characters? Like of these like species of animals? Notice there's no humans. There's no villager. There's the eagles, the koalas, kangaroos, elephants, anteaters, cats, dogs, bears, horses, rhino, pig, hippo, cow, deer, bunny, mouse, and monkey. Wait. This one doesn't have a silhouette. Is this for us? I think this is for us. What is this? What am I supposed to display here? I really hope it's not skeletons. No. I thought that was a little bit of a weird part of the museum. But I guess I'll find out what goes there eventually. Okay, let's go back out. I'm going to show you the aquarium part, which is maybe one of my favorite. I do like the bug area a lot. Surprisingly, I don't really like bugs at all. They're kind of gross, but I love how much like plants and like floral stuff and everything there is around there. Like the decor is really beautiful. But the aquarium part, the fish area, is actually really pretty too. So let's go take a look at that. I'm really hoping that, you know, I haven't gotten any like hints of whether or not Brewster's in this game, but I'm really hoping that he ends up moving into the museum because this is just such a luxurious and beautiful museum. Like, look at this area. I love how it's sort of recessed down, like you take these little stairs. Again, there's more koi, there's a little bitterling, a carp, and then you can go up here and there's large tanks. I'm assuming maybe sharks. It looks like, or maybe the sharks are in the other room because that's what the sign says. But I guess bigger fish. And look at this one. It's a tank that like water falls into the next tank and into the next tank. So pretty. And again, just like the wood finishings and everything are so elegant, it just makes the museum feel really fancy. So in this next area, this is like a darker area. I'm assuming for fish that don't like bright light, maybe fish that are at like the deeper depths. And look at this, so cool. This is such a cool little feature. So you go up these stairs and you can actually see yourself in these little portholes. Hello. How cute. And it wraps around and you can go down this ramp. And there are some stairs. I love that they included little like service details like this trap door where there's probably like, I don't know, some wiring or something like that. Like it just really looks like a real aquarium. There looks like there's spots here for some kind of exhibit. I don't know if we'll ever find maybe like fossils of fish or something, and I'll put those up here. There's another big tank here. I love visiting the aquarium. I went to the local aquarium like last month and it was so much fun. And this is just reminding me of how much fun I had. So if you go up here, I think this just wraps into the other room. I think it takes you to the top. Oh no, actually it's a different area. So check out this like tank, like this porthole that goes into a tank below. Like so neat. You can go up these ramps. Look at, I bet this is for jellyfish or something. I don't know, some kind of fish. It's gonna be so pretty. I feel like my aquarium often displays jellyfish in like these column tanks like this. More tanks here. Like these are just so pretty. And this is really fun. Look at this little like stairway that goes through like a tube, like a tunnel. You can see some other fish that I've caught here. And then it goes back up. And then you exit through here. So that's the aquarium. And I think I've showed you guys the whole museum at this point. What I'm hoping for is that Brewster might open his cafe at the top of the stairs. Like, so here we have like a really cool set of stairs, but they also don't make a ton of sense. Like, it's pretty visually, but it would be so awesome if maybe this wall got converted into the entrance to a really nice cafe. I think that would be nice. Because other than that, I'm not sure where the cafe would go. Unless it's like a standalone cafe like it was in New Leaf. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, like how you think they'll handle Brewster. Like, do you think he's even going to be in the game at all? I really hope so. I can't imagine Animal Crossing without Brewster. And do you think that they'll put his cafe in the museum, or will it be a standalone thing that, you know, we'll be able to set out, like pick a location for, like we did in New Leaf? It's really cool to see how they've really improved a lot of the like basic functions of like doing dailies and things like that. Like fruit stacks automatically, which is awesome. I love that we get this vaulting pole so we can get around our island pretty early on without having to save a ton of money to build a bridge. It's just really nice. There's like a ton of features that I think are a lot better in this one. Alright, so that's my town. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my town. I'll be back on Wednesday with another video and we'll just do some dailies, take care of some stuff. I have some materials I need to gather and I was thinking of going into another island to try to gather that up because I don't really have, like, for example, I really need iron and I'm pretty much just out of rocks. So I think I'm gonna go check out another island and see if I can find more rocks there and get more iron, because I really want to get Timmy and Tommy's shop up and running. I think that's where I'm gonna find a lot more furniture and wallpaper and things like that. So please stay tuned for the next episode. Let me know in the comment section below what you're loving about Animal Crossing New Horizons, and what did you name your town? Like, what was your native fruit? Do you like your layout? I'd love to hear all about your town, so please leave a comment and let me know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!